Following Eunho's confession, which leaves Ji-won shocked, Ji-Hyeuk calls her for some work and helps her hurry away from there, but not before exchanging numbers with Eunho. Ji-won soon makes her way to the place Ji-Hyeuk called her to and is shocked by the advertising strategy he is using, which is futuristic according to the times. He asks her to support his opinion when talking to some people as they are not ready to go along with his plan. Soon, an executive of the company arrives, and Ji-won identifies him as the mole executive who went viral for abusing his employees. Meanwhile, the mood at the reunion has fallen after Ji-won's exit, while Sumin blames the people there for bullying Ji-won while trying to avoid responsibility. However, the people don't buy what she says and silently leave when she goes to the washroom. Ji-won gets a first-hand experience with Ji-Hyeuk when he calls her a beauty with no brain. However, she soon proves him wrong. This makes him angry, but before he can say anything, Ji-Hyeuk intervenes and supports Ji-won by showing off the capabilities that come along with her beauty. Seeing this leaves Ji-won happy as she thanks him for his supportive words, to which Ji-Hyeuk says that he did this because of her kindness. Elsewhere, Ji-won shares a warm conversation with Ji-Hyeuk as the two laughingly go towards her house. Along the way, Ji-won blocks calls from Sumin and Minhwan. However, they spot the two near her house, and seeing Ji-won hide from them, Ji-Hyeuk laughs and takes a detour. Meanwhile, Sumin begins her plan to lure Minhwan to get together with her. On the other hand, Ji-won and Ji-Hyeuk continue to spend the evening together as Ji-won talks about her plans and the things she wants to do. One of the things she wants to learn is self-defense, and Ji-Hyeuk volunteers to teach her, which makes her laugh as he doesn't look like someone fit for the role. This leaves Ji-Hyeuk speechless while Ji-won tells him that he looks good without his glasses, which leaves an impression on his mind. Elsewhere, Sumin complains about Ji-won to Minhwan, who tries to resolve the matter while finding himself getting attracted to her. Meanwhile, Ji-Hyeuk drops Ji-won home and tries to subtly hint at not rushing into a marriage, which is not caught by Ji-won. She then goes back home and sees a design left behind for the interior by Hyun, who suggests her to move to some other place, which is caught on by Ji-won. Right then, she receives messages from Sumin, who tries to reason with her, but she tells her to talk the next day. Next, a call from Minhwan arrives, and Ji-won picks it up only to hear Sumin's voice. Minhwan then texts her trying to defend Sumin, and Ji-won only tells him to take her home. Next, she gets a call from Eunho, who tells her that he had received a reply to his letter to her, which made him shout at her back in school. This shocks Ji-won as she never received a letter or replied to anything back then. She then plans to meet him and asks him to get the letter, which he has kept until now. The next day, Ji-won surprises everyone with her makeover, making Minhwan the happiest as he receives compliments from his colleagues for finding such a beautiful and capable girlfriend. Ji-Hyeuk too is surprised when he sees that Ji-won has continued with her changed appearance and almost tries to stop her before realizing what he is saying. However, Ji-Hyeuk's actions are seen by Minhwan and make him think that Ji-Hyeuk has feelings for Ji-won. He then tries to talk to Ji-won about the same while trying to get closer to her, only for the conversation to come to an end when Ji-won pours her drink on him. Minhwan rushes to clean up while Sumin arrives and tries to talk to Ji-won. She once again tries to clear the air between the two, and Ji-won understands her motive easily. Thus, she accepts her reason while leaving her with fear by talking about her meeting with Eunho. Sumin then questions if Minhwan would feel jealous about her meeting, and Ji-won takes this opportunity to use Minhwan and make Sumin envy her more. Later, Ji-Hyeuk catches Ji-won near the elevator and questions her about her change, to which she says that she is doing this for herself. She feels better about herself after making this change, which makes her happy. Ji-Hyeuk finally feels relieved to know that Ji-won didn't change for Minhwan and points out to her that he is wearing contacts because of what she told him. This amuses Ji-won as she suggests he take care of his style too, as that would make a bigger change in his image. Ji-Hyeuk once again takes her suggestion and plans to put in more effort. Later, Ji-won thinks about what Minhwan told her about Ji-Hyeuk having feelings for her. This makes her flustered, but she then sees Ji-Hyeuk with Hyun, which reminds her of a rumor which spread in her previous life. Thus, she begins assuming that the two are in a relationship and kicks out the thoughts brought into her mind by Minhwan. Elsewhere, Hee-yeon meets her and Ji-Hyuk's grandfather and talks about her shopping experience with Ji-Hyuk. The two then leave for the evening, while his grandfather asks his assistant for information on the girl Ji-Hyuk likes. Later that night, Ji-Hyuk tests different martial arts styles to see which is suitable to teach Ji-won. Following this, he sees the blue heart mark on his chest, which appeared when he was given a second chance at life. He is aware that this second chance has something to do with Ji-won after he sees the blue heart on the 10,001 note she showed him. He once again remembers his previous life when he attended Ji-won's funeral and found out that it was Min-hwan and Soo-min who were responsible for her death. He remembers the people from her school, discussing the same and getting more information about the life Ji-won had been living. However, when returning from the funeral, Ji-Hyuk gets into an accident and wakes up 10 years in the past, 7 days after Ji-won's return. That is the end of the 4th episode of Marry My Husband. Thanks for watching.